They do. Alright, they'll drag him back. Looks like Spirit going to be able to add another kill, and probably with everyone nearby, they'll also get the T1 tower. In fact, Crit, he's been caught out. He's going to be able to blow up the Shadow Demon. Arteezy's back here as well. A beautiful double stun. Turns for the God Strength, but the kinetic field holds him in place. That's a huge boundless. Yatora gets all the life.
Awfully Nalk, though. This hero has pretty decent strength, and obviously...
It does deny the rune, but it might cost him. Okay, he's fine. I almost pulled a Cinder in there.
What's that?
Learned not to make a call.
Oh. It was out of control. What a comeback, honestly. Actually, they're still Rax top. they never got it earlier because K1 wasn't there. Maybe they can still fight this. The lineup, though, that Ice Path, beautiful stuff, but it's
still adapting to everything that has changed. Planet, he's in.
Oh, the BKB's up for Palos. A full staff away gives him a bit of safety.
Shanks, big ulti.
Look at him. Disgusting damage from Shanks. That freezing field just destroys LGD. They do blink away with Shiro now. First life already having been claimed. No BKB, no blink on Ursa. Keep eyes on him as Carlo and Shanks chase the teddy bear. Palos wants in.
They're dying because he's going to start running down Quinn and Celery.
Aegis 15 seconds. Quinn, he's going down.
He's gone. And on the back lines of it all, Ace was not able to finish off the Darks here.
He's fine.
As it's 3 dead. He's caught in the static storm as well, Duracho. He's out of options. They'll catch him and kill him. It's 4 dead.
And they have Glimpse perhaps for another one. They don't even need it. They've got
They're going to get the team wipe. It's over. GG is called.
Damn.
And, well, what a game, too. As I said, I don't think anyone was expecting this after what we saw in Game 1. They come in Game 2. Game and Gladiator.
Something like that, yeah.
It's too long. It's too long.
How many do you think Owen has taken?
0.
Really?
No, I actually saw the number the other day.
Day 2. Oh! No!
Was that real?
No, it wasn't.
Full-out brawl. Zeal into ball mode. Does turn around and looks for Bob. They'll kill off the Chen. Oh, no, not quite. The lift up.
Oh, the four-man vortex.
Storm Spirit, nothing to say, has all the control in the world. Backed up by Zeal and Planet to look for Palos now. Bob about to fall. Oh, it's a disaster as Execration lose everybody, and LGD will get the 2-0.
The more I see from Chen, the more I think.
As an Alk, right, is that because you don't have to skill Greevil Screed at all, you can have this unstable concoction at a high level very early on in the game. He still does end up dying there, though. Nice snag there from Nisha on the rune.
And what do you think of it?
And Night Stalker was hitting him for no damage.
Sumail does not want to die. Although Boxy wants to go in, and actually he gets it. So Zai ends up getting the shard because of the steal from Boxy, and he somehow lives. Unreal.
That is so clean. My goodness.
That was sick. And he almost died to the Tormentor as well.
Vendetta just amazing for stealing, obviously. Yeah. A high amount of flat damage coming in. Smell.
Trying to get some. They spot Boxy. There's the hook shot. And we can just assume that this will be yet another kill going for Aster. Nisha, okay. Sumail gets lassoed. He's all alone right now. Just had enough mana to get out, but gets glimpsed back to where he came from. There's the Static Storm on top. Monet pops the BKB inside, though. Nice Thunder onto Sumail. Beautifully done. He's going to live as a result, but there's the roar. It looks like Aster actually want to get out, and here comes a crippling fear from Mickey. He's trying to right-click down Sumail, so despite the Sunder will actually drop. Now XXS is going to get spotted, despite the Glimmer. And Liquid doing a really good job of cleaning up these heroes left, right, and center. They get basically everybody outside of the Terrorblade.
That's amazing.
Triple kill for Nisha and an opening for Liquid.
Yep. That's a huge comeback. That one buyback and the area.
Aster run away with game number 1.
All right, 30-minute win. See the fist bump there between Sumail and Baboka. They're very much playing in tandem in these games, right? This is the 3rd time they run on bad because this lane is very dangerous. And they do manage to handle that just fine. Boxy exploring the Roche pit. He's not home.
Just making sure Roche isn't there. Just wants to report all the bugs to Valve and whatnot. Taking all the battery assault damage, but actually runs out just as a Spike Carapace comes up. So now it's a right-click battle between Siamese Cat and Boxy, but the Impale is there. Pops the wand. Support battle to the end. And remember, the gates were just changed today, so it takes longer to actually channel. As somebody comes through, it's Mickey with the Void, and they end up getting themselves a kill as a result. And now the chase on to Monet, who already has 4 stacks of sticky napalm. And he's not level 6, so no Sunder to come, and that is a death of Monet. Beautiful rotation from Liquid. And that's the thing about this new map, Cinder. See Boundless Strike connect onto 2. Crimson Guard has already been used. Remember, it only lasts for 8 seconds as Monet is already ruptured. Gets harpooned back in. Pops the BKB. Gets the ult off as well. Trying to bash the old Monkey King. It's a 1v1 battle with the rest of Liquid looking on. And it looks like that's going to be enough.
Man, what the hell?
Yeah, if Troll Warlord loses a fight like that, that might just be GG. I do believe.
I mean, it was
Yep, I would agree. And we see a glimpse here in the top lane. Baboka.
damn, he's
Taken out.
Actually,
Could be first blood.
He has Sticks and Fairy.
Gonna attempt to run away. Mickey extremely slow. This is something we have yet to talk about. He's gonna pop the Fairy Fire, get to the high ground where the Watcher is there. Which we'll talk about that as well. There's so many new things to talk about. He's actually gonna steal the Bounty Rune, and he's continuing his trek as the Thunderstrike applies.
He's gonna live here.
He's very annoying to try to take out. Might just deny himself to the creeps, or maybe he gets a courier on the way.
Okay, he's gonna make
Okay, one courier. Glimpse back. A little bit of damage done. They actually nerfed that in the last patch as well. So, and he's just going to walk away. How annoying is this bug? He's just going to walk back to lane, and he's good to go.
Yeah. These pickups just happening way too easily. The vision from Tundra all over this top side of the map, the Radiant Triangle area, and finding pickups gives them an easy high ground here with a very farm Skitter TB. There's nothing you can really do to defend this. We kind of touched a bit upon the draft issues with the lack of wave clear, and that really becomes an issue. Yeah, whoa.
Oh, his Darkest Engine just expired.
Oh, no.
And it put him on the low ground. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, brutal.
I guess.
The engagement compared to having the Doom up for the Darkseer, for the Nyx's second life, maybe even the Leshrac if you can stun him. Do have Doom back up.
Where's the Doom? Is he going to go for the Bloodseeker again? Thinking about it. Holding on to it for now. Bloodseeker getting very, very low. They could have gone for that, certainly. Makoto is now going to jump to the back line. What is going on?
BKB.
He didn't BKB. Talon didn't really fall. Like, what are who's making the calls right now? Are we going or are we not going?
Disconnected. And like you, yeah, Lotus. Oh no, he didn't. Wait, what just happened?
What? Why did he leave? Did he TP out? Why? Okay.
Oh, anyway.
Makoto back into the pit. Oh no, the bash on Roshan. That's a little awkward. He's going to Botsu back into him. Makoto needs help though. Makoto's going down. K1 Hector's going to clean up this fight. Oh,
what is happening?
Talon, what have you done? They grabbed the Aegis 2 on Mago. That's the only good thing about it for Talon. Oh, they're going to lose Jabs as well. They actually get wiped. Sure, they got the last hit on Roshan, but who cares? Beast Coast just wiped them and took the Aegis and cheese. Oh my. Very interesting.
Yeah, he got the laning, he got the mana. Now he doesn't need it. He gets extra cast range, cooldown reduction. It's going to accelerate his farm anyway.
Yep.
He got the solo level, so you don't need Midas super early. And again, Q is just punishing on the map. Early defusal for Makoto gives him the chase.
Oh!
That was kind of cool.
The staff bangs him down from high ground to low ground. Makoto trying to run away from these Hellbears. If he gets hit by a clap, he'll get hit by another one. Maybe the Centaur's stun. Oh, the shot comes in from Jabs, the savior of Makoto.
They're going to turn.
He's going to turn. They've gotten the Boundless Strike back up, and Makoto's back up to full health. What a turn and a half. Jabs with just the perfect shot there. Hector will come in and clean up one, yes, with his double damage, but he can't fight both Makoto and Jabs. Meanwhile, Schofield is going to die in the top lane at the same time. Everybody on Beast Coast is all of a sudden dead.
They cannot keep up with the map pressure. Talon just outmaneuvering them. And
recover somehow.
Gaming's going to need time, and it's not being
given.
EG's going fast.
I mean, Stellary's TP'd in. They've got the vacuum. We'll see Quinn look to help out.
The damage.
See if he can at least take down the Darkseer, but the mech is in, and Whisper's able to heal. Chris has turned up. He's got the stun landed onto Quinn. It's a failed rotation there from Gaming Gladiator.
Who turns around with the Doom, using it onto Collapso. So, I mean, the Underlord is perfectly okay, and Saberlight's still going to go down. They're setting up bottom, though, maybe anticipating them to go through the rift, but no one does. So.
And having being melee, you know, you do get hit from some stuns sometimes. Bracho, damage. Heading up at the heels also.
Ooh,
big stun.
Very nice there. The two-man stun in the vacuum. They're going to get both kills out of this.
Show well.
Oh, has he got anywhere to go?
He's burning.
He hasn't.
Does nothing happen. Minute 5. No, minute 1. Minute 5. Minute 7. No, 7 does as well. Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, we got a little bit of action. Got the... Well, Sumail actually gets brought back. He's going to get Boundless struck as Boxy actually gets a first blood in a different lane. Nisha has the Jingu stacks up. Looks like he's going to get right-clicked down, and Sumail is actually living through this. Insania has to attempt to get out of dodge. Gets out another Thunder Strike. Insania will be able to take out Sumail first. No. Will end up dropping, but gets no X.
It's like they're going to go for Roshan instead. They've only, what, got 10 seconds here with Roshan. Does he stay after? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, they realize they got to go to the other side now. Like, okay, Roche is leaving, we're leaving too.
Them. Oh, this seems
so
silly.
trolly. This is great.
Oh god. Alright. I don't know. I don't know what Spirit were able to do. We were meant.
Does connect onto Abed. They want to try and control him. The root is there, looking for the finish. They don't have enough, and Dust is getting evaporated here by Luna, who takes the Aegis this time. The cheese comes out from Crit. Don't even have to burn through that Aegis as Abed is in the fountain. GG is called. Shopify take game number 1.
Oh my god, easy peasy there for Rebellion here.
Oh yeah.
Get up there. And yeah, they've been scanned here, so they know what's going on. Using Field to try and expedite, but here come Team Spirit. They want to contest this.
And they with the gate though. They're grouping up on Collapse's location, but Roche is falling incredibly fast. Maposhu's going to try and find an angle for the Static Storm. They'll lay down the Wukongs, but look at the cleave damage. Arteezy just rips them apart. Aegis picked up from Abed as well in this fight. Maybe Yatoro's able to turn around. The Wukongs giving them a lot of control inside the fight. Lao's going to try and find the angle for the Requiem as well. They get the fear, but the damage, it's just too early. And Abed zipping back and forth, left and right, trying to juke and jive. The Shadow Fiend should end up going down. Saberlight, he'll tank up the Force, and in the end, I mean, Spirit was a hell of a play to potentially turn around with the Wukongs, but it just was not enough. The second life coming in clutch for Shopify Rebellion, and they should be able to find Miposhka hiding out in the tree.
And the sustain with Monkey King and Sven having life seal.
Oh, Yotoro, they see him. Okay, he's having enough time to... He's just going down. Look at the damage from Abed. All the right clicks thanks to the DD. If they got the detection, though, Yotoro able to slip away into the tree line, jumps out as well, back inside the base. They're not going to be able to get the kill.
Back up. You know, if they come to deward it, you've got that Blink Doom, but they're going to have to wait for it. All goes in.
Obs is out of range. Yep. They might think there's no Observer, and it's going to catch them off guard as Saberlight, he finds the initiation, but the Static Storm, it's going to be there before the Doom. It doesn't matter, though. Arteezy cleans up the backline. Mira will be able to escape under the cover of the night. Crit's going to look for the finishing blow. Lala's still trying to charge up the Requiem, but the ultimates don't really provide them anything on Spirit. Arteezy again! Another double stun from the Sen. He will turn now to Yotoro as well. The Monkey King, the sole survivor, but not for long. Arteezy is dancing in front of Yotoro, and Abed, he'll be rewarded with the ultra kill. What a team fight once again from Shopify around the pit.
Yeah. Playing around Vision, like this is, you know, being, again, DOTA 101, like, you know, you got...
On site.
It is.
Live in front of the people.
That's a catch. They found the Underlord again. Tino just always the first hero to get blown up, and he doesn't have buyback again. Planet's still alive. The shield, the Lotus Orb, all on him as the Remnant out. Trying to catch up. Bob won't close the gap on the Rubik as Zeal and nothing to say. They're on to Palos, the big ticket hero here. If they can kill off the TA and maybe the Maiden, they can get the job done. But Shanks from the high ground, Freezing Field and Frostbite. Nothing to say. Can he take it down? The Freezing Field
with the Force Staff.
Oh, Shanks! He's so huge. They do kill Palos, but the real carry is about to be found here. Shanks.
No one does.
He canceled. So he thought about going back, but that would have been his own death.
And now they get Fly as well. Glimpse back thanks to Miposhka. So another kill to add to the tally here from Team Spirit. A great movement from them. And I mean, you caught it, Parker, trying to play around the Underlord. And they use... Are they going to get Fly? No, come on. You got to get
it. They should have, but... bit awkward. Yeah. I guess the thanks. I think he knows he should not have lived there, but... gets away with his life.
make rotation on Arteezy here.
Can they get him, though? Bring him down. Looks for the body blocks. This would get him back into the game on that Timber. The chain. No! It doesn't happen. 22 HP and he gets away. Fly comes in for the save and might even take down QYQX. Doesn't have another glimpse available. Still, an impressive save, and Arteezy. Boy who lived.
What a... Trying to run back to the base, but I don't know if she's gonna make it, man.
Oh
the
my
damage
God.
is too much. A huge tree volley once again from Kiyotaka, and they've done it. They've closed out the game, grabbing themselves the first 2-0 of the tournament. Well played from 9 Pandas.
Enough. Dust still living through this. The creeps
need
are
to
not
throne it.
hitting the Raging Ancient yet. They're starting to take it down. The Hex is there. The Control. The Doom. They're bringing down Dust.
They got
need
backdoor.
to take down this Ancient, but no creeps. No creeps. IG. It was so good, but it was not good enough. And as they die, Shopify hold out. Oh, pain. Pain, pain, pain. Saberlight cutting the creeps. It's gonna win them the game most.
It's almost the same as a minute mark.
Yeah, this is one for the books now. I expect the GG any second now. Hoping that maybe an overextension with the skewer back, but with that missed RP, they call it. Yeah, he was looking for one last skewer into the.
And here comes the smoke, where they plan to win a fight and be back to the game.
Vision. They tried to be sneaky. K1 should be able to get away. Chidori, though, takes some heavy damage here. Doesn't actually have a save on his side, and they're going to find themselves a huge one into the Luna catch. Whip damage, though, significant coming out from Moon. They might want to re-engage. He still has Ghost Ship and is BKB available. Charged for by mid one. Nice dodge from Schofield with the Spike Carapace. They lose Moon as well. K1 starting to join the fight, and it starts to get a bit scary. Mid one still on the run, has the blood, so can survive for quite a significant amount of time. Can he get out of there? Mid one, dropping low.
C-Smile is moving into the Tormentor here. Oh, this is a little dangerous looking. All right, now we're all good. The heals are there. They'll whittle the way through. It's only the 20-minute Tormentor, so it's not too scary as long as you get a bit of damage. And Matthew is going to find himself a shard. Meanwhile, back in the mid, though, they're chasing after Matthew. The BKB gets popped. Bob, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Picaz tried to get aggressive here for the big turnaround play with his own BKB, but he gets caught. That was a high.
It's a great angle. They got a great water block to play with. They got a glimpse of Collapse, I think, in the tree line. They're going to be able to stop his blink towards Arteezy, though. Phantom Strike gets some separation. Another great RP, but there's just no follow-up. Collapse is forced to try and skew it to the left side. He's going to be okay for the moment. Maybe there's a window for Yatora to get into the middle. Shadow Dance going to be able to cover him for the moment. You got to keep eyes on Arbet. This AoE damage could prove to be an issue. Yatora's still in fighting shape towards Arteezy. They go. They'll bring down the PA. In and out. The perfect fight from Team Spirit, considering to dance. And there's just nothing Shopify are able to do against it. Oh, their plays are just perfect. Spirit looking incredible. Just a read from them to never heavily commit. In and out they go, wanting these long drawn out fights, and they're doing a great job to always
100 away onto Afu, quickly nuked down, does have a buyback available, and force out a buyback, nothing in response. Spirit Vessel spams coming out as well, jumping forward onto Moon, the Leshrac. It's just paper at this point. Phoenix gets dropped. Can Chidori get the kill at the very least? It's going to be BZM with an ultra kill. Can he get the Rampage? He's trying to go for it. Dives into the fountain. Needs the last hit. And there we have it. Rampage for BZM. Well deserved from him, because honestly, putting that OG lineup on his back and carrying them over the finish line. Beautiful stuff coming out from the Void Spirit that, of course, yeah, Astini had no faith in whatsoever, so just to let all the viewers at home know.
I don't know, like
Oh, they're trying to bait them out. Troll is probably the worst target to go for. They're going to go for someone else. Dark Mago jumps in. Phoenix does not get his ult off. No egg in this engagement. Troll Warlord.
Buyback from Phoenix.
Going in onto
Has no
Moon.
TP to connect.
And Moon, can he even find anything? Mid one does still have his ulti at the ready. They find themselves a disruptor. Wukongs comes down from Chidori. But there's just no control inside the Wukongs. K1 even runs back into the Wukongs to go for the fight. Mid one still has Pierce to Veil, but he's going to get jumped so much physical damage coming in. Dowie is going to try and pop as much damage as possible, but Dark Mago takes him down with the Ice Shards damage. Phoenix Head gets dropped, but they're surrounded by enemies. Everyone is dead on the side of SMG. Ultra kill coming up from Dark Mago, who honestly had a pretty rough game and all of a sudden jumps to second in net worth.
A hell of a comeback, one of the best I've ever seen, and it's so good to see you here as well. So thank you so much, guys. We'll put it back to you.
The other day, my other lane's lost, so it was rough, but in the mid game, if you have people that you just want to W and run in, man, does it feel good. And he's got Lesh, he's got Slark, damage heavy, squishy cores in the early mid game.
Played this yesterday.
You just defuse them until they're dead. And then when they're dead, you defuse their dead bodies. Yeah.
That's the face of a man burning all your mana away.
Come on, MC, man. My back's sore, bro. Just chill. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh,
yeah, you got to give him a massage after that one. Much better.
Oh, keep going.
Let me just say, I have to say, it's nice to see MC back into play, back on the stages.
I'm telling you, MC is like the best stand-in in the world. I don't know what it is about this guy. When he stands in for another team, they just excel. Look at the sigh of, well, I don't know if that's a sigh of relief. That's something, but like, that's the kind of teammate you want right there. You know what I'm saying?
It really is the ultimate stand-in. Both the offlaner and the masseuse for the team.
I think MC is very well practiced in the art of pounding out the knots.
Yeah, the MC's getting a lot of pleasure out of this too.
Who's enjoying this more? This is getting a little weird.
How much do you speak Chinese? Do you know any Chinese? How do you guys communicate on this team?
I say Jayo when we have to go in. And then I say get back and spam the chat wheel, get back. And if I make a mistake, I say sorry. And then Roshan and Runes is... actually, that's about it, you know?
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, so Roshan and Runes are just that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, as far as we know. All right, fantastic. How is it like on the team dynamics?
Wukao. When I fuck up, you know, it's Wukao.
Oh, okay. So what's like team dynamics? Do they just kind of trust you to do whatever? I mean, you're Sumail. You
just getting half damage on that nuke. It's a pretty big nuke still. So they are going to find another grab here on Monet using the zip and the global jump there. Ooh, stolen CM ulti here from Pichu, but the armor's not enough to keep him alive. Is saved, trying to do the same thing here for Rezo, though, and keep him alive. Bulbacar, though, always got the big damage with the D-grab in the last second before the spear comes in. Save. Manages to keep him up. Now turns, gets the damage instead onto Sumail rather than going for the save on a GPK. Probably going to end up being worth it here as they try to focus XXS down in the hot tub. Hits him with the hammer. Oh, a little bit more. He gets through. Oh, Bulbacar! He can't get him. He can't quite find a Tokyo turns. He has Frostbite level 4. He's trying to get him, but the bird is just peeking.
To check the post-match, bro. How much damage did he do that fight?